time to call your lawyer.
And in this case, our lawyer is also our friend, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. We're going to see if maybe your question gets answered today. See if he can't shed a little light on how the law looks at certain things. And before we get started, though, do need to mention that you should not consider this to be specific advice in your specific circumstances. I can't emphasize enough that for that, you've got to sit down face-to-face with a legal professional. The Office of Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates offer a free initial consultation, so that's easy enough to arrange, and I'll tell you how to go about that coming up in a moment. What we can tell you in the meantime is some excellent legal advice that goes across all boundaries. It's good for everybody to know. Number one, don't sign anything without talking to a legal professional. Number two, don't make any statements. And number three, don't let anyone record any conversations. With that in mind, let's see what Bruce thinks of today's legal brain teaser. Please help me make welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd. How's today treating you?
Just fine. How about you?
Oh, it's been real hectic around here.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just kind of that time of the year. But with all of the shopping and the craziness, some folks can get themselves into a little trouble. And the perfect example is in today's question. So hopefully we can just dive into this. A little bit longer question. I want to dive right into it, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. The question reads as follows. My wife went to a well-known discount retailer, we all are these days, of course, this time of the year, because they were advertising a sale on trampolines. The trampoline came in a large, unwieldy box, and when my wife told the employee she would like to purchase the trampoline, she requested he place it in the cart for her. He placed it in the cart in an unsecure manner, which later caused the cart to fall on her, resulting in a severe knee injury, which required a knee replacement. The store said they were not responsible and that, in fact, it was my wife's fault. Is there something we can do? To which the only answer I know is there's always something that can be done. Now we turn to Bruce to find out just what can be done.
It's so horrible the way the stores treat their customers.
Right.
And they say that, they blame the responsibility on the customer when it's really their fault.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that awful?
The employee should have taken it up to the cash register, not placed it in an unsafe, unwieldy position on the cart that would allow it to fall on the customer.
Certainly.
It's certainly the fault and responsibility of the employer who didn't securely get it up to the cash register and put it in the cart so that it wasn't secure.
There are a lot of stores that if it's a big, unwieldy item, they'll even go so far as to making sure it gets in your car safely. And I've often wondered, is that customer service or is that because they're afraid of liability? And maybe it's a combination of both. But in this particular case, they failed on all levels.
To me, it's a combination of both. And they should have carried it out to the car.
Yeah. If she had gotten it home, struggled with it, and hurt herself, then we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But in this case, she definitely needs to see a legal professional, doesn't she?
Exactly. She needs to see a legal professional, and they're going to have to pursue that discount retailer.
I don't know much about knee replacements. I have heard it's very painful, so I hope that she is healing quite well, and hopefully she'll get some answers from talking to somebody who specializes in this very, very soon. Bruce, thanks a lot for weighing in on this one today.
Oh, thank you for posing another challenging question.
We look forward to talking to you next week.
Okay, Todd.
Let's give it up for Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, on Kicks Country 92.9. If you'd like to submit a question for consideration, please just go to the website and look for BLS Bruce L. Scheiner on the homepage at kickscountry929.com. If you would like some advice that's really specific to your situation, here's what you do. Call the Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates office in Port Charlotte at 941-743-7777. That's 743-7777. Tell them Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.